Hey, Dusky in the Foundry yet?
It's taking me a bit, sorry.
Alright. Yeah, no. We'll wait for you to get in.
Problem is I switched over to a new browser and I'm still getting things copied over.
That's understandable.
And this one, while very similar to Firefox, isn't Firefox. It's an open source version of it. Yeah, might be the way to go. Where the hell is the pinned? I think I'm in. Come on, big money, no whammies. Oh, come the fuck on. There we go. Am I in? Am I?
I don't see you on my get players list. I'm just here. Just yeah, that should be it. But still, just click this one to see if it works. Should be the same code.
Let me in, you fucks.
Here, just yeah, that should be it. But still, just click this one to see if it works. Should be the same code.
Let me in, you fucks.
How
Reload.
how long of a session do we want to do today?
Oh, this is why I still have Firefox alongside. There we go.
Anybody want to do a recap on?
If I remember correctly, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we rounded our
Sensu Bean.
yes, the major plot points of the last session were we came upon somebody who was heavily armored and proceeded to body them, and then after which, or was it before, the dice were just in our favor. Either before or after that, we had worked with the nuns with guns to enhance the equipment that we did have after getting. I can't remember what it was we were doing for the nuns, but we got it done.
You got a pristine coil,
Yes, we went to the
to which Mel also helped finalize a design that is to help eliminate radiation.
taken care of.
you guys were on your way back to Diamond City. Um, in a book, you guys did learn about a location where you can go to um, that he called home, essentially. His journal, essentially.
I don't know.
I
It's a good question.
I for I think it was Dusky's character who read it.
Hmm.
I think. Yeah. No.
Squire.
Uh, yeah. What you could say is a squire. Uh, doesn't really talk much about anything like that. It just talks about a home in the woods, a clearing.
More of a personal thing, not a
It,
shoot.
it
What's the word?
has mentions of others that have left, but each kind of going their own separate way.
Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. He'd gone Kratos, but he wasn't defending anyone but himself and his squire.
Where are the baddies?
I don't know. It doesn't really read much on what about the location. Doesn't talk if there's any other folks that are there. So yeah, to your knowledge, it was just him and possibly that squire. We we stopped after that fight. So what is everything else is up to y'all. What you want to do?
Mm, a reasonable assumption.
Yes, but due to the amount of damage, wear and tear, the armor itself is no longer viable, and the frame is just barely viable. But there is no extra fusion cores to power said frame.
Yes.
Yes,
I think the frame is probably salvageable.
the frame is still salvageable. You just need the core to really make it more viable. Now, you can still move around in a frame. So the way power armor works, from what I've read, is that you can still walk around and use it without a fusion core in it. It just you walk around normally. The moment you kind of start getting into combat, that's when your power armor frame cannot be working about as normal because now you're needing to exert more than what you can. There's nothing that is tied to it from what I've read. Um, yeah, it's one of those things. Um, yeah, so you can still walk around without it being powered. You just don't really get you don't get any real benefits. You're not going to get the enhanced strength. You're not going to get you're just not going to get its strength and and the power arm and the fusion core charge starts getting used when you're in combat or when in scenes essentially. Anytime you're exerting force with the power armor is when when fusion cores start getting used. Elite roles were already done and were looked at to even see if they were viable, be able to get used. They are unusable. Yes. So how you guys decide to go through is up to you.
Well, something of that nature. Yes, it's a massive piece of valuable. It's a massively valuable resource. Like it's almost worth hanging on to, even if we decide that no one in our party wants to use it, because frame. Yes, this frame is worth more than our entire party combined. Yes, they're not going to be. No, we effectively are. We're uh, we effectively have a Ferrari. You gotta find the right dealership to get to sell it back if we're going to. It's like trying to remember.
Mhm. Nope.
Uh, Probably not. I mean, it might be collapsible, but it weighs 150 pounds. Okay, well
So
then,
so
you
technicality it's not, but since you seem yes.
Well, no, he might let us unbolt the joints, but
Yes,
that's
I
a
can let you
DM's
guys
discretion thing.
I can let you guys unbolt the joints. It will take you about like an hour or two to do such a thing. And then memorize how it all goes back together.
Little baggie of screws. Spares.
Oh, those aren't important. Tire thing falls apart. I mean, I could always do the thing where I make you all roll when you go to put it back together. I'm not gonna make you roll to disassemble it. Just I'll give you have a blanket time.
The only experience Full has with power armor is watching one guy just absolutely dominate with it.
I suppose I'd need to roll to see just how much
Yeah, if you want to roll,
Jin would know.
yeah, you can do that. It would be intelligence plus. Oh, hmm, intelligence plus repair. Yeah, intelligence plus repair.
No successes. Jin thinks this is beyond repair.
Well, you don't have much knowledge into the frame side of things, most likely. Yeah, you guys can always just leave it behind and or try and scrap it.
Well, worst case scenario, we just drag the thing behind.
Yeah, you
Set
can
up
do
a
that.
what are those things called? A cart with no wheels. Can't remember what those.
Sled?
A sled.
I mean, it is snowing.
That's actually a fair point. Yeah, we should fucking sled. Nobody's gonna make off with a 150-pound sled.
All right. If yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
it's
that's
gonna
also the
yes, it will be intelligence plus. I'm gonna do science. All right. With yeah, you would have used a couple bits. You would have used at least just two common. Too common in a junk.
Yeah, one car, oh no, two common junk. One car hood, one rope. Yes, that's what
Yes.
he said.
Uh, you've kind of fashioned up a sled that will help you. That will hold the weight. And you got tied off to Manuel, and you guys are able to continue. All right. That still will get you attacked.
Mhm. You at this point you look like a wandering trader with a pair of guards. Not the worst thing, but yeah, anyone. Well, then again, anyone who was going to attack us would have done so anyways, whether you look like a traitor or not. Yeah, you're gonna need to make that look less power armor shaped.
Well, yes, but you also don't have to deal with that as the Brotherhood have not arrived to
Ah,
Boston yet.
excellent point.
Not unless they are there specifically for one reason.
hmm hmm Oh no, they're not trying to get him back. They're trying to get his gear back.
And maybe a body.
Maybe a body. Confirm that he's dead.
Yep. Yep. So, what are you guys doing now?
Believe we were making our way towards this, towards something. We'll probably continue. We'll go back on the path. Yep,
All right.
We'll get back to working our way towards Diamond City.
All right. You guys are survival plus perception plus survival to make a just a land nav check. Whoever wants to make it can make it. That will be the leader. Others can help. Ah,
What do we say? Perception survival?
yep. So Jin is the leader.
Yep.
All right. We have 2 successes. We have 4 successes. Alrighty.
That makes sense. I'm the local.
Yeah. You guys are actually able to pretty much easily navigate your way. Uh, and not only that, not only are you guys able to
Uh,
do all the
J-
navigation.
Mel, your mic is muted on stream. Ask him if he disconnected his HDD.
I didn't even realize it. I thought I just
Testing
had a
1
shit muted.
2. Thank you. Who said that? Did someone? Did
That
some?
was Jack.
Ah. No, I did not disconnect my
Oh, you
hard
didn't?
drive yet.
Okay.
I plan to do that after stream because I I with how much I've done work on the computer and plugged and unplugged things recently and how much I've had problems with it, I'm starting to think that I need to, summon someone from the Mechanicus to talk to the spirit in the machine to
Mm,
figure out why it's mad at me, you know?
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this computer has just personality. No matter how many parts I switch out, it just is eccentric to the utmost. All right, we're off to Diamond City. But yeah, no. After stream tonight, I plan to be powering down the computer, unplugging the hard drive, and seeing if it is the bulk of my problems.
All right. So we have 4 successes. On your way back into Boston along the road, you also notice about 3 bodies just laying in the road. You're about
Hmm.
100 meters or so.
Uh, they put me on high alert, and I'm probably going to slink off-road
All right.
ahead of the party.
If you're planning to do a stealth, please make a stealth roll.
Uh,
Agility
Yep.
plus stealth.
I go ahead and see full spot the bodies, and I do a. Why is he? Oh, I should probably do that. At which point, I literally. I want you to imagine this. I go ahead and tell I tell Manuel, oh, let's go ahead and be quiet. And so you see me in this lab coat, which does help because it's white and there's snow on the ground. But at the same time, I'm not the sneakiest. So here's me trying to be sneaky. Now here's Manuel trying to be sneaky. Let's see here. What's okay? Sneak. Uh, for Manuel. Let's see, and his what's the primary attribute? Agility.
Yep.
Yep.
And skill of 0. There's Manuel's. Keep in mind he's still hauling a sled full of power armor frame.
Yep.
He didn't have an appropriate number. What is his agility?
Okay, his agility is 5, but his
Okay, so yeah, that's 0 successes.
yeah.
What is Jin doing anything?
Dusko?
Yeah.
You
There.
aware of the situation that we're currently in?
Sorry, I was getting some food.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
We're about 100 meters down the road from 3 bodies. As soon as I saw them, I went on high alert and snuck off trail and in true escort fashion, Melt is following me.
Oh, Jin's going to see if he can track anything. Kind of split off from the group there in case they noticed them already.
Yeah, if you want, go ahead and just do a stealth. If you're just to do another stealth roll, if you're just
Oh, I
sneaking
thought
off
this
a
would
bit.
be he's trying to track them, not
Oh.
necessarily hide.
Track.
If they've already seen
Okay,
him by
yeah.
this point, there's no point in stealthing.
You haven't, at least to your knowledge.
There we go on the survival check to track them.
For tracks, you do see tracks. Boot
They appear to be
tracks.
human.
They are. They appear to be kind of combat boot ish themed.
Do I notice any drug paraphernalia nearby?
Let's begin to identify if this is raiders or not.
So, well, you notice you see at least you can see combat boot wise at least three sets. And shoe and you that looks to be kind of bit more newer than another pair, which appears to be like kind of just normal shoe wise, probably Raider shoes, shoe tracks.
Jin will motion over to Otto and hold up 3 fingers to indicate 3 enemies. And then he'll make a sign to indicate they appear to be somewhat military-ish by the boots.
So yeah, even more driving home the point of this is an ambush. Either we caught them after they ambushed these people, or these people are the bait for an ambush.
Mm.
And all right, yeah. What so far you guys are, at least to your knowledge, you're to full. He's really well hidden to live. He feels like he's doing a good job following behind full. Manuel is doing what it's programmed.
Manuel is existing.
Jid has managed to scout out the tracks.
So no one's jumping Jin going oogity boogity.
Nope.
And the tracks lead off.
Yeah, some lead in from what he could tell is from a set of cover of a tree line. Others come in from where you guys have gone off to, and others appear to be coming from where the bodies kind of be. They kind of like meet up in one section,
Hmm.
and then they kind of go back a different couple go. One goes off towards where into the section where you guys are. Some goes off to another section of the tree line. Some appear to go back towards near the bodies.
Do the tracks go all different ways?
Yeah, like it's a pincer maneuver.
Leading
If
away
they were
from
to
the
do an
bodies.
ambush. Yes, so they lead to and from.
Okay. Well, the only thing Lib's gonna do, considering he doesn't know this information, only Jin does, is I'm literally just gonna kind of poke Full in the shoulder and go, "What are we waiting for?"
Oh, we're still moving forward. Like as
Oh.
Jin's walking down the tracks, we're creeping forward until we get well and past this, so we can get, and then we'll go back onto the path.
Okay.
Which, eh, stick with it.
Hey, Paul, you want to make a agility
Mm-hmm.
plus? Hold on, I gotta pull up a sheet real quick for skill. Agility plus athletics. As you're kind of sneaking about, you go to as you go to place a step. You notice where you're about to place your step. There's a body covered in snow.
Okay.
Uh,
Considering the last time we ran into a nice selection of bodies, they were frost ghouls. I'm going to be very cautious and kind of gun barrel to it, clear it to see if I can't figure out what's up with it.
as the body appears to have no movement,
Okay.
but to the tree line to your left, a voice kind of rings out of, "No, it's just you."
Look to the left. What do I identify?
Well, go ahead and make yourself a perception from what you can identify.
Just
But what you do
perception.
see is some pretty much just vegetation. It's heavy vegetation.
I'm assuming
It
perception
so
survival because it's always perception survival.
it is always perception plus survival when you're making a
Fair
scout check.
enough.
You're able to know. You do notice that's somebody you recognize. As you kind of also put two and two together. Oh, it's a classic ambush
Gunners.
from gunners.
Fucking
Like
called it.
military boots, no visible signs of immediate drugs on site, and bodies in the road.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
hey, you notice it's somebody you recognize. It's a good friend of yours, or at least good. It's a person you know and had
Fair
kind of a
enough.
positive, not super positive, but hey, they're a conscript. They're a conscript just like you, or a private.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, full.
Do I remember them from their name, or is it more of a they were in my a prior squad with me?
They were in a prior squad. You do know their name. It's all right.
Mitch.
Gotta get it. Yeah, Private Mitch.
You remember his name
Bitch,
because it rhymes with bitch.
bitchin' Mitchin.
So, Bull, how
Any
you doing?
anything good pass your way?
I mean, picked off a couple raiders here and there. Pain med stuff like that.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Anyways, you might want to go walk in the middle.
you got it. And then we'll make our way back to the path.
Oh yeah, your mother's in the area too. Just as a heads up.
Fuck. Thanks for the warning.
Just make sure you're noticeable so she doesn't put a bullet between your eyes.
That's why I'm going back to the path.
Wait.
I actually met somebody recently. I don't know where she disappeared to. She could have given mom a run for her money.
I'd love to see that fight, or at least that shoot off.
Wait.
You wouldn't be. It's not much to see. It's just flying bullets.
Oh, I mean, like, put them both on a roof. Put a bunch of cans or some bottles out there.
Yeah, I can see
Challenge
that.
them to a shooting competition. I'll probably put 50 caps on your mother.
I'd being the one that introduces the other one, I'd have to put money on them, but I don't think mom would appreciate that.
Well, you'd probably end up with the bullet between your eyes instead of the bottle.
Hey. Yeah. Aren't mothers supposed to care for their children? I'm missing something here. Liv is just like glad that the person that was hiding in the shrubbery is not shooting at us was like, completely blowing my mind on what a mother should be to a child because
A shrubbery.
again, grew up in Little Lamplight, so like
Yeah,
so,
anyways, you have a fun.
All right, good luck. I
Oh,
hope
hey, you
somebody-
found like raiders of, I think, what did they call them? Found any raiders that I think of the Atom or no, Last Son of Adam, folks.
Yeah, we had a couple of them that we heard trying to set up to pillage a town.
See, I see. All right, well, hey, uh, heads up. If you find any of their pendants, they usually got them.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and take their pendants.
Claiming pendants like trophies, or is there something else going on?
Bounties for them.
Ah,
uh, uh,
Florida.
just to put this out there, if you have any of those pennants, I have seen one of them before. It was highly radioactive, so unless you don't like your skin, lead box would probably be advisable.
That's funny right there, whoever you are. But,
Y-
got a little rat away in Rat X.
Eh,
Anyways, there's a bounty on them. It is 10 caps per pendant. You
keep that in
do have
mind.
to make you are just got to show up back to the stronghold.
That'll happen eventually. Right now, I'm still under contract.
Just
Yeah,
let a
fair
rat
enough.
X and rat away and rub some dirt in it. You'll be fine.
Not how. There's still
Oh.
damage done. Oh my god, why?
Oh yeah, we're also trying to keep our eyes out for a little thing.
What's that?
We're looking for some. Let's see, what is it? There's some armor plating we heard about. Supposed to go somewhere. We don't know. It looks military. I think it was put on some robots. But
Ooh.
your old man's looking for some of that stuff.
Like, are we talking gutsy plating or?
You could put it on a gutsy, but there's some that showed up on assaultrons.
Ah,
I mean-
shit. So it's good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff. It's good.
Oh.
All right.
Now we don't know where you can find it. We found a note that talked about it.
Oh, well, if
Alright,
there
I'll
were
have
any
to-
schematics, I might be able to fabricate some or maybe reverse engineer it for you.
Ha! That's
Well,
some
we'll have to
cream-
check. We'll have to check in with the old man, see what he has to say about it.
So your mom and your dad are around?
Nah, Dad's not a fieldman.
Oh.
He stays in base and makes them better. If he's out, it's because a new base getting built.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Got an interesting
heads
family.
up.
What you
There's
got?
you ever heard of the farmers just they were a bit west of 95?
Okay.
Yeah,
Somebody finally wiped them out.
well yeah, they got wiped out.
Uh,
The ones
Can
that gave us, food.
Hey, they
Mm.
never wanted to pay protection money, and you can't expect to hold off raiders with picket fences.
Well, it wasn't raiders is what got them.
Really?
Well, yeah, raiders don't have volleys of mini nukes.
Holy shit!
Why would
Anyways, that's a heads up. And boss. But anyways, it's 10 caps per pendant. If you ever make your way back over towards Stronghold.
Yeah, we'll stop in at some point. We'll probably have a big fat stack of them by the time we make it there.
All right. Well, you have a good time, man.
You too. Keep cover.
Oh, that's already been done.
And we are going to make a beeline, boldly walking through the woods, back to the path.
Yeah, probably have to stop once or twice to go and fix the sled for Manuel as it gets caught on a rock or a twig that was hidden under the snow. But
I mean, if it's a sled, it should be fine.
should be, but
Anything else being done?
Just getting back to the path and doing my dead level best to look like a good little soldier.
You're able to do that. Unless you want to toss in some acting.
No, just standard rank and file march.
Mommy's watching.
Mom's always watching.
You never know where. You might see a glint, you might not.
Quietly snipes your helmet so it tips to the correct angle.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
I
tell
mean, you
you
could always-
what, you don't want to get a spanking, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's done with a taser.
You know, correcting your helmet is one thing. Just hope she doesn't have to straighten your tie. Because if she has to straighten your tie,
You don't want to. You don't want the helmet to be off either. If you want anything, you want to make sure it's nothing that's close to you.
Yep. That's one way to enforce military discipline.
From your assumption, and considering nothing has been shot out near or
None of us
you.
have been shot.
Yeah.
No.
You're
Jenna,
doing a good
she
enough
either
job.
saw us before we left the path, or we got back onto the path before Jin got seen without us. It's
Or-
entirely
I don't know.
possible that she got signaled by the groundsman.
Could be either or.
Or she saw three figures approaching, decided to see what the other two were doing before taking her shot.
I mean, you know, you've seen her tactics for the snow. She makes herself a little place. And, you know, she chews on snow to hide her breath.
Oh, so she's doing that the White Death tactic.
Effectively, yes.
That is, yeah, it's, you know, who needs a scope?
Yeah.
Scopes give away your position. And chewing on the snow just helps make sure that you're never gonna be seen.
Fucking Christ.
An effective sniper is one that you never see.
Mm-hmm. So, we quickly make our way over to Jin. As Bull leading our group right now is probably the safest thing for this area.
Yep.
And as you guys go walk by the bodies, you'd notice that they are children of Adam.
Tracks. And they ain't gonna have no pendants.
Well, they don't have pendants.
Yeah, they were already taken.
And there's so many angles right now where you're at where you can be like, oh, yep.
She could be over there, or up there.
Or below. You never know. But on the rest of the walk back to
I got all my
Dynasty.
sneaking skills from Mama. She could be fucking anywhere. She could tickle you right now, and you wouldn't know it till she was done.
Yep.
That implies she's either really good at stealth or very shit at tickling.
Jin is trying to see where she's at.
All right, go ahead.
I already rolled.
3 successes.
Took you straining your eyes a bit and keeping your head on a swivel. But you notice where she's at.
Jin's
Experience
gonna
with
wave
Zaz-
at her.
Experience with Zazzy taught him where to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably been a thing too. Nothing more than a little bit of game of hide and seek. 9 out of 10, Zassy's always one that has to go find him.
The most lethal version of Where's Waldo? Where's the sniper?
Everyone knows where's Waldo. The question is, how's Waldo?
Who's Waldo?
I mean, if you want to know the question on how, it's
Where in earth is Carmen Sandiego?
Mm-hmm.
but the rest of the walk back.
Acapella or the opera version?
Ooh.
Ugh.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
No, fully charged.
Gonna be surprised if you don't know that one, Melt.
Mm.
Never saw the game show version of Carmen Sandiego?
Oh yeah.
God
It was
damn.
basically a geography trivia game.
Yeah,
It
it really was.
It was edutainment at its best for the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Anywho, back on topic.
Yes,
Diamond City.
you guys make our way back. It's Diamond City. Classic. It's a great green jewel. It's about middays. You guys managed to make it back.
This is like our second or third trip to Diamond City. This is when we get to see the scene of a guy holding up his brother because he thinks he's a synth, right?
No, that news article hasn't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
Or well, it has come out. People, the tensions just aren't that high
Oh, okay.
just yet.
So
We're in the
there
beginnings
is
of we're in the beginnings of the mania.
okay. So there's the stove on the tea kettle for synthphobia just got turned on. It just hasn't come to a boil yet. Got it.
If Nick's here, he's still catching shit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
He didn't. No, they knew him. Whenever we get to him later on,
yeah.
like, he's the one they're okay with. But this would be the point where he's catching shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're okay with him because one, he's never done anything bad. Two, he's obviously mechanical.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, this is the beginning of synth mania. He is a synth, therefore they're all associated with him.
Oh, so people are going to be like, whenever there's a synth problem in town, they go to Nick. Okay, so why are your brothers doing this?
Exactly.
Can't you, like, call back to your maker and ask why? Like, all the questions, he's like, it doesn't work like that. It's not how any of this works.
Well, you're assuming they'd actually talk to him. They might just give him the side eye and steer clear. Boys, this shirt's only been out of the wash for 2 days. How did you already fluff it this hard up?
I don't know how, but it's still it's still walking in. You notice that there's more tents in the area. Probably temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Temporary housing for people who are just staying in Diamond City for warmth. You've see some shacks have been built up over on the stands a bit further out. It seems that some people are permanently been just helping out in Diamond City,
Mm-hmm.
and as like population has grown.
Not a lot, but enough.
Yeah,
Fair. All right.
hey, it's Diamond City. You guys need to do anything here while you're in Diamond City? Or
I'm trying to remember what our objective was. We were coming back to Diamond City to, I think, turn in a quest. We were sent off to go talk to that one smaller settlement, and then we were going to make our way to Good Neighbor. Or were we? Or were we on our way to Good Neighbor?
yeah. Oh yes, you guys were on Good Neighbor. You're stopping in, I think, Diamond City for supplies. I think.
Yeah, I think we
Resupply.
were resupplies and selling off any of the gear that we found and then we ran into the nuns, and I think we ended up selling the majority of the gear off there, didn't we? But
Yep.
they can only take.
That sounds about right.
Were we okay? So we have the party inventory, and let's see, was there any gear left in there, or did that get cleared out?
I think that mostly got cleared out.
We have.
You have 5 spare. I'm looking at it. It's got 5 bottles.
Yeah, it's got 5 bottles in it and nothing else.
Then yeah, we cleaned it out.
Yeah, so you
I
guys
think the, I
mentioned
think the nuns gave us a better than normal rate, so we just traded them everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got discounts with them now. Not to mention, I got my hands-on experience with an anti-rad device.
a first of its kind.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I got a perfect song playing.
Mm-hmm.
Around a fire, you guys see look you see a bear of fire. There's some Minutemen kind of next to it warming up. They've got a radio. It's playing a classical song. There's the song I put it in.
You'll forgive me. Probably not gonna play it. Well, is this something that's going to
I mean,
copyright?
that's a good question. I don't think it's going to be copyrighted due to the fact that the song was written in the year 1812.
You'd be surprised that Flight of the Bumblebee gets copyright striked.
I don't know. Let's Google to see if 1812 is actually copyright.
I think the maximum for a copyright is 100 years.
No. You misunderstand.
Well, yeah.
If it is a recording from an orchestra playing it at an event, the event
then that can be copyrighted.
Yeah, exactly. And if it is a song that gets played often or has any political or religious meaning, then there's somebody that's copyright. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you, how many Christmas Carol like songs do you think get struck?
Mm.
Oh, all of them.
Exactly. Do you think any of those were recent? Nope.
Yeah. At the same time,
it doesn't matter when the
stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the copyright law says if a record label says money.
It's fair. Well, it's not, but
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I found you the copyright free.
Oh, okay. Copyright free version of whatever you
1812 by Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky?
Yeah. I've got my Spotify on, and Spotify's like, you know what? Here's composer music.
All right, got it on the background.
Here's because you listen to piano and classical music on Fridays. Here's some composer, alarm, homework, Sinatra, classical studying, and annoyed.
You have interesting playlist names.
No, that's just supposed to be the themes of this playlist. Composer, alarm, homework, Sinatra, classical studying, and annoyed.
Annoyed is an interesting name for a playlist.
What is annoyed?
It means that you're playing music while you're annoyed to calm yourself down, I'm assuming.
I clicked on annoyed to see what are songs that Spotify says is annoyed. Oh, we got Moscow by the Dancing Cons. Hey yeah.
It sounds like a bunch of kind of good vibe music.
Yeah, Propane Money by Hank Trill.
Okay,
so a song called NSFW.
So we're in Diamond City. We did burn some ammunition.
You guys did.
Did we need to restock before we head out to Good Neighbor?
I think I'm still sitting pretty.
What about you, Jin? You need ammo?
Jin is always down to grab some more flamer ammo.
All right.
Good plan. Good plan. Great plan. Don't forget, you're using that different formula now.
Oh, right. We'll need to adjust for that.
It's more just fluff. He's using napalm now, but that doesn't change the fact that he still uses flamer fuel.
I do love how just changing some parts just makes some of these weapons use the exact same ammunition, but completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm using this pipe pistol, and now I put a cryolator mod on it, so the same pipe ammo is doing cryo damage.
Yep,
Because that makes
That's how it works.
sense.
that's how it works.
Pulp fiction, sci-fi, freaking sciencey bullshit.
I blame Fallout.
I mean, you got your options on buying stuff from people. Anybody damaged?
I think we're all full health. I can't fold you. You're not laundry.
Wait, what?
Just check.
My cat is. I'm folding laundry while we're doing shit town stuff. And my cat decided that he wanted to jump into the middle of what I was doing. I'm like, I can't fold you. You're not laundry.
Okay.
You know, the fine art of folding clothes with people still in it.
Yes.
As you are kind of checking to make sure you guys are fully supplied, and you know you got all those things you need. You know,
We're still sitting on a fat stack of caps, so I'll probably go visit the junk vendor, see if he's gotten any resupply.
all right.
I'm definitely gonna go over there to. While Full is with the junk vendor, I'll definitely join him because I mean,
The junk vendor's been good to you.
yeah. If we want me to fab up any like explosives on the fly, I need the supply. It's the only thing out of working out of bots that I can be bothered to do apparently.
No, you're good at other stuff. We just haven't had much call for it yet. Just like there ain't much call for my skills yet.
Yeah. Just don't mind me with what I'm doing. As you guys are, we're to start with Lib.
Yes.
Which vendor are you going to?
I think I was joining Full at the general / junk vendor.
General / junk vendor. Myrna is there. She's going over some stuff. What can I do for you?
Checking on your restock. We were here a little while ago.
Get any good trade-in?
I mean, depends on definitions and things like that.
I will immediately start asking for a series of components to see if she has, starting at like rare components first, and then as I see like her not recognizing any of the name of the components, then I'll go to like uncommon to see if she has any of those components. Seeing her eyes still being glazed over, then I'll go ahead and say, okay, all right. You got a
3.
sheet metal.
I got 3 under those uncommons, and I got 1 of those rare, and about 5 of those commons.
So you have
3 uncommon.
You have an
for-
accelerometer. You have a couple struts and
Some spring steel.
some spring steel and maybe a bearing or two.
Yes.
I mean, those will be useful later if we can afford to pick them up. What do you think, Full?
We probably can. And then I'll start listing off things that I'm looking for, steel rods, 4x4s.
Yeah, she's got
Things that I can turn into gun parts. Springs.
Yeah,
Well,
she's got
springs are
some of
always
those.
good.
Gotta have them springs.
She's got, for kind of gun wise, she's got about, again, 5 common, 3 uncommon, and 1 rare thing.
Okay. Let's see. Commons are a cap each. Uncommons are 2, or I want to say they're 2. I'd have to double check that. And rares are 5. I can't remember exactly how much the stuff is, but basically, I'm gonna see if I can't make a deal with her for buying it bulk to see if for mine and Lib's order if we can't get like a 20% discount.
So for common and uncommon?
Yeah, for the
Okay.
common, uncommon, and the rare.
Yeah.
Let
Like,
me
we will
see.
happily clean out her junk stock that she has and take it all, as long
we
as it's a good price.
Yep.
Because, I mean,
get
we're crafty
that
like
up.
that. We'll make use of it.
Just give me a moment. I need to get the
junk
just
prices.
the price. Yeah, junk prices and all that. I'm trying to remind myself where it's at.
Ooh, next level I'm picking up armor, aren't I?
If you want to, you got options. Nothing's set in stone, but armor would help you out making Mr. Roboto stronger.
Well, yeah, Mr. Roboto is stronger, but also means I could put, like, mods on everybody's existing
Oh yeah, no,
armor,
you'd absolutely be able to pimp us out, true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but a thermal lining on your armor might be nice. 1, keep you warmer in the cold weather. 2, might help you with laser fire.
Yeah. You little rat bastard.
What? Your cat go ahead and
Oh.
causing problems?
Yeah, he knows he's not supposed to be in this side of the house. But he jumped the barrier anyways.
I remind myself what
Gone.
book has all the
Steven, you know better. There you go.
Well, you know what it is. If the cat's on the prowl and getting anywhere they're not, that just means they're got that hunter energy that they need to get out. So go ahead and give them something to chase for a while, and they'll behave.
No, it's more the fact that they're being banished from half of the house because they decided that shitting by the front door was the thing to do.
Oh.
So we're under potty training rules, which means we are restricted to the bathroom and the bedroom, where we sleep and where we're supposed to go to the bathroom.
Ah.
Everywhere else is off limits.
Have they been to the vet recently?
No. Baby boy, that's not stable. It's okay. Here, let me put you back down over here. There you go. Now you're stable.
Are any of us truly stable?
No.
If any of us are, it would be our pets. They don't have stress like we do.
They still have stress. It's just different. Like, I mean, have you ever seen...
They don't have the existential dread the rest of us do.
True. True.
I mean,
He screams for he
aside
does
from
not know.
I retract my statement. There are pets that experience existential dread. Most of them are in the hamster to rodent family. These poor guinea pigs. All Dad wanted to do was say hi, and they all just flopped over dead.
Good God.
What is it with guinea pigs and like dying in the most horrific manner before their time?
Right.
because they want to fucking horrify you and scar you for the rest of your life.
Only when you're young. After you accept that death is just part of their nature, they stop doing it. Then they become little shits in other ways.
Here's how I'm gonna run it. Commons are 1 cap. So how many commons are you looking to buy? Buy was what?
10 commons, 6 uncommons, and 2 rares.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. Uncommons are going to be 5 caps. And rares are going to be 15 caps each.
Oh. So let's see. That's 10 caps plus 30 caps plus another 30 caps. So that'd be 70 caps.
Yes.
And is she amenable to the 20% discount
Mm,
Is that a
for buying
barter?
all of it?
so let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find where some of my shit is.
In the meantime, I will go look in the crafting to see if I can't find the actual cap prices for junk.
Yeah, sorry. I something that kind of came off the top of my head real quick.
Yeah, you're fine. I think I know where to look to find the prices for junk.
I mean, she's willing to haggle if you want to haggle down.
I guess that is what we're doing by throwing out the, if we buy in bulk, can we have a discount? That'd be haggling.
Yep. Oh wow, I was actually relatively close to what it's supposed to be.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I found it. So commons are 1, uncommon
Yeah.
are 3, rares are 5.
Okay, so
So I would.
10.
So you were giving us a 150% markup on rares. Okay.
No, it'd be a 300% markup on rares
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
There we
a
go. I fixed
60%
it.
markup.
So it should be
6 times 3
10.
plus 5 times 2.
So
38.
yeah, 38 off full price right now. At
Yes.
full price.
And
Okay.
what I'm guessing I need to roll barter.
Yep.
So basically,
I-
you're looking at getting like a 8 or 6 cap, somewhere between 8 and 6 cap markdown because we're buying it
Something like
all of it.
Depending how good of it, you're either gonna get 10% off, 20%, or if you fuck it up, it's gonna end up costing more.
I'm gonna burn a luck to roll with luck
All right.
Okay.
because my charisma is terrible, and then I'm gonna burn an AP to add an extra die.
All right.
I'm gonna change the playlist. I can't listen to composer music anymore. I'm gonna listen to the Dampsicons.
How much did we need for a success on that barter check?
You need 1, but since you got an extra success, you get 20% off.
Okay,
So,
So-
38 times 0.8 is 30 caps.
30.4, and we're gonna round down.
Okay,
so 30 caps.
I have a
So-
calculator right next to me.
sweet.
I legit
I-
have one that calculates haggling, failed haggles.
Do you just want me to add the junk to my junk total since I seem to be carrying a good portion of it?
Sure, or we could throw it in the party. Isn't the party carrying all of our caps? Yeah, the party's carrying all of our caps.
I was wondering if you guys have noticed how many caps that thing has.
We have a significant amount of caps, yes.
Yeah.
We're not hurting for caps, but at the same time, I'm still. The way you don't hurt for caps is by making sure that you don't spend all of them.
Well,
That is true.
another
That is
thing
true.
we could do since we're in Diamond City is if we have any idea on stuff that they need in Good Neighbor, we could go ahead and buy some supplies to trade in Good Neighbor, see if we can go ahead and turn some of our caps into even more caps.
Just ignore that.
What?
Huh?
Just ignore what I put in, what I did.
Okay. So how many
Can do.
parts did you? Are we putting the parts into the party, or am I?
Since you feel free to put them into yours. So it'd be 10 common, 6 uncommon, and 2 rare.
All right. So that has us at 7 junk, 14 common, 7 uncommon, and 3 rare. And I'm gonna say this. Being that she has a 0 junk for sale, and because Lib realizes that we are very low on junk,
Oh, sorry, for just junk, she's got just standard junk, too. Like, it just depends on how much junk you're looking for.
well, to like make
It's
a
just-
Molotov, it takes junk and common, right?
Yeah, for junk, she's got numerous amounts. It just varies on how much junk
Yeah,
you want to buy.
we'll throw. I mean, a decent chunk in with our prior purchase.
Yeah, so
Like
how much
20?
junk are you looking to buy? 20 junk?
What? I mean, well, no, we got. Yeah, because we got 10 common, so
Yeah,
20
so-
junk.
Yeah. We're currently
Which,
sitting at 7 junk and 14 uncommon. So if I have to make a bunch of Molotovs, and it was like 2 junk and 1. Wait. Let me double check that. Where was the Molotov?
You're gonna get that's under crafting and explosives. And crafting is down in like page 200. Or no, this is loot tables.
So, just standard junk wise.
I don't
So,
remember.
since you're
if
buying
it-
20 just
yeah.
standard junk too. Your total cost with the 10 common, 6 uncommon, 2 rares, and the 20 common, or 20 just junk. Your total is going to be 46 caps.
Okay, so I will take the 46 out of the party.
Okay. That leaves us a little bit more useful because I mean, junk gets used for like emergency repairs. It goes for weapons, gear, and robots. And we sadly don't seem to find it as often.
It's just kind of mixed in.
Yeah.
So we're down to 1470
Okay.
caps as a party.
As I said, is there anything that we expect Good Neighbor will buy off of us that they don't have a lot of stock of that Diamond City would?
Kind of your profitable trade route
Yeah.
is what you're looking
I mean,
at.
we're going to Diamond City anyways. Let's take some supplies. I mean, we could load it onto the sled.
That sounds like a question for the mayor, because he would be the one that knows the trade requests for the different cities. Because Good Neighbor would probably get a hold of him and tell him what they need from his traders. So let's go see if we
You're
can
saying
ask
as
the mayor.
a gunner, you don't know what trades likely happen between city to city because you don't know what ones that the gunners would normally want to hit for supplies?
Oh no, we absolutely know that stuff, but the difference is we don't hit the community trades all that often.
With weapons and trades, though.
We wait till they get to the buyers. Now because they got fresh guns, they're not ready to use.
Ah.
So you guys are heading up to go try and talk to the mayor real quick?
Yep.
Yep.
Just to see if we can't do a profitable caravan.
Yeah, if you saw on your way to start walking, as you guys are kind of walking, just a child kind of accidentally runs into you by complete accident. You know, it just seems to be they're running the bases out of boredom kind of deal.
I'm gonna skeptical me, do I need to roll to see if they tried to pick my pocket?
I mean, you can if you want.
I agree
Go
with
ahead.
Would that be
absolute.
would that be a survival perception, or would I be able to roll a sneak on that?
Perception plus sneak is what I'm going to say.
Perception sneak.
Here, I doubt that this is gonna.
Your pockets don't feel lighter.
Hmm.
But one pocket feels heavier.
Okay.
They just put a grenade in your
Well,
pocket. They're running off
that's,
with a pin.
Nah, yeah, it's probably not that. It's probably something else. It's not uncommon to receive contracts this way.
It's not. It's not. Go ahead and just check your inventory for me.
Under the gear, we got Clamex, we got that.
Note from mom.
I mean, I've got a note, but I don't know if it's.
You should be able to just click it on it. And
Yeah, yeah. Okay, understood. Does this look like a an internal note, or was this something? Does this feel like an external thing?
The paper is clean. It is
Okay.
clean,
Okay, got it.
and it looks to be professionally
that tells me
typed.
everything I need to know.
There's
The
a symbol
paper-
that you've never seen.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's an orange symbol. At the top of the typeface, it's like typeface. It's orange. It's got like a person circle.
He's got weird
Around it.
number of limbs. They're mutant.
At least that's what you can see at least.
Yep. I've got one of those symbols in front of me right now.
But other than that, that's all.
Okay. Then we'll see if check with the party, make sure there isn't more things that we need to do in town. We're gonna stay here for a day. We'll head out in the morning.
Everything okay?
Absolutely. In fact, we might have one of the things we were waiting for.
Ah.
Dusky.
Hmm.
Over at Mono Stan, you notice a pistol. It's a nice looking pistol.
Not that gun, is it?
Oh God.
It's not quite that gun, but looking at it, it's a revolver of sorts. Squid like decals and looks on it. It's probably ivory, maybe, or bone. There's like a. Hold up.
Either staghorn or ivory.
Yeah, it's one of those two. Where the fuck are your? Did we pin it? I hope I pinned it. I forgot to fucking pin it. But it has a J and another letter that are like in a fancy font, something that you recognize. Hold on. I don't remember if you ever gave me the name of the other person.
Schmicky over here. Fuck you.
Where the fuck is it?
The most downtime caused when everybody's learning a new module is where the fuck is the thing?
Yes, that's why. Hold on.
Sorry, we got. Sorry, folks. This downtime is brought to you by. Where is that fucking thing? It
I know I put it
happens.
here somewhere.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
No, it's my fault for not pinning it.
it's okay. I'm taking the
There we go.
piss because this is where. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where, when you're working with a system you're not familiar with, and you've got to go ahead and look this up, look that up, look the other thing up.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
It's a revolver you recognize. There's a J in the handle. With an L. But looking at it, the revolver gives you a remember. Anything you anything about that, Dusky? Hello? My shit break.
No, we
I
can
hear
hear
you.
you. It's just Dusky Heaps. Are you there, or are you AFK again?
I'm here. Mike was acting up, and I was trying to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. So, what do you say? Or what are you doing?
So there's a gun with ivory grips.
Yes, the gun's engraved. The grips are got some engravements on it too. Uh on the grip itself there is a J and an L that have been engraved.
Where did you get that pistol?
Hello. Yeah, the handgun. I got this. I think about a couple days ago. It was just sold to me.
By who?
A girl told me she needed some caps.
Did you wouldn't happen to have overheard where she's going, did you?
Not that I heard of. I think she just needed caps for probably a place to stay or whatnot.
So she's in town.
Uh, maybe.
You don't know which direction she went, did you?
I mean, if anything, she probably went to one of the tents in the back, or she went out to the to the inn.
And how much for the gun?
This gun. Let's see. It's ba, 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 ba. Sorry, this is custom shit that I forgot to write down, or actually I wrote it down, but you know, Foundry being weird and losing it for me.
Foundry being Foundry.
Yes, it's like Roll20 being Roll20.
Yes, it's always the platform. It's never user error.
No, well, it's probably also user error because I may or may not have been enjoying the night.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
So hold on, I gotta write down some prices real quick so I can remind myself.
Que no los dos.
Building a quick reference cheat sheet is sometimes necessary for a DM.
Well, no, sometimes actually writing it down on paper will probably also be nice.
What are the things that the party most commonly asks for? Here's my quick reference guide.
No, it's not that. That's not the page I'm looking for. Yep, the song is
Hooks that have that have been planted for the party. A reference guide.
And now it's been deleted. God damn it. That's what happened. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, it just like I also had mods written down for what it is, so it also kind of increased. So because I know mods increase prices.
Did someone just ooh woo?
You know that was
That's definitely
Dusky.
Dusky. The
Fucking
song is
Christ.
playing in my ear, which is just fucking perfect for how I'm feeling right now. So
Do you want us to take like a break for people to use restrooms and get drinks while you go ahead and look up
I
stuff?
got it.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry. We'll say 145 caps.
Jin will plonk him down.
All right.
Actually, no, he's gonna try and negotiate.
All right. Go ahead and do your barter.
For reference, I do not have good barter.
And you can always burn a luck to try to use your luck instead.
All right.
Roll luck instead of charisma. So it'd be luck plus barter.
Actually, luck.
This is
No, they're
worse.
about the same.
Oh.
My luck and my charisma are the same.
I don't
Well,
see that
hopefully that's
your
not
roll.
bad.
Oh, you haven't rolled yet. That's why. Yeah. By the way, if we do a break, it's because I'm gonna go make myself another thing of Nuka Cola
Oh
to drink.
god, that was
Okay.
terrible.
Sorry.
You
145.
All right, he'll plonk it down.
That's doing business. He goes and grabs the and I forgot to put the fucking fuck it. Get it you got that part for free. He goes and hands you the revolver. It is a 44 mag. It has the powerful receiver, or the powerful receiver, so it does +2 damage. It then has the bull barrel, so it
Excuse me
gains
while I
the
mute myself for
reliable.
a sec.
So, and then you have a comfort grip, which removes inaccurate.
Oh, there's a roll table here called Boston Sewers.
Don't worry about it yet.
Don't worry about it yet.
Oh yeah, that also reminds me. I got another roll table I need to build soon. Because that's another one I built custom.
Ah, okay, so
At some point, I need to put it all together. I need to get it. I need to finish it all together. All it does is just have weapons.
Okay.
It doesn't have other
I'll
things like
stop perusing the roll table that I probably shouldn't have been able to see.
Oh no, the Boston Sewers. I don't mind you guys looking at it. It's just you'll roll on it later. That was something I spent a good hour building.
I hope we get to appreciate it properly.
Well, I mean,
It gives you a hint on where you'll all possibly be going at some point.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The only reason I haven't set up my other roll tables because we're not there yet.
a radio that picks up only one station? Hmm. I'm gonna stop looking at it because I'm gonna spoil things. I know I am.
Alrighty. You bought a handgun. You bought a 44 handgun. That has some mods on it.
And with that, he is going to start looking in the tents and start asking around.
Yeah, go ahead and just make a perception plus survival for looking. Then when you go to start asking, go ahead and do a charisma plus speech.
Perception, survival, and a charisma plus speech.
From looks, you don't see anybody.
Let's see if my charisma is any better, which is weird because that's usually my best stats to roll. And it is
Yeah.
utterly failing me.
Yeah. Hey,
Where the
maybe you're
hell
just not in that
is-
section of the quest chain yet.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, that's
Someone
bad.
just thought you were asking about his wife, and he's jealous and is about to punch you.
Oh no, I have a much
Oh,
better idea. The
What
Brotherhood of
is your?
Steel's in town.
Oh, I mean, so you poke your head into a tent. Inside this tent appears to have a poker table, so there's some people playing some game of poker.
they all have dog heads.
No,
Okay.
Oh damn!
there
I thought my Wild Wastelander perk would have kicked in.
Yeah.
there's a behind the table. You see a kind of a bigger, gruffer looking guy. He appears to be the dealer. He's like, "Hey, you can't poke your head in here, man."
I see. I'll my apologies.
Can't just be poking
And
your head in tents, man. You never know what's gonna happen.
well, if you'll excuse me, I'm trying to find my daughter.
Let's see. And why don't you go ahead and give a description of? Because maybe I have seen her, maybe I haven't.
I think with that, he's going to walk up and start asking a bit more firmly. You want to clarify on that?
No.
I mean, give me the description. I probably seen her or not.
Jin's on edge, and and the immediate reaction of, "I'm sorry, maybe you've seen my daughter? Daddy mode engaged."
Jin's hand may be drumming a bit on his flamer just a bit.
You gonna give the man a description, or you not there, Dusko?
He will. He will. Black hair, green eyes, slight build. Very spirited and temperamental.
Yeah, well, have you checked the combat zone with somebody like that?
Wait, checked the combat zone?
You never heard of that place?
I'm a bit new in town, so you'll forgive me for not knowing.
combat zone. Somebody who's gonna be aggressive and tough, probably with a build like that. They're gonna do great in the fighting, especially in the cage.
Yeah,
If you
at
don't
that,
mind, I need you
Jin's
out of
gonna
the
narrow
tent.
his eyes.
As he goes,
Uh,
as you say that, he grabs some cards and he spreads it out to the people who are at the poker table.
Jin's gonna flip him a couple bottle caps for the info.
He just takes it, puts it in a pocket.
Enjoy your poker game, and thanks.
All right, so buy-in is about 100 caps, is what the dealer says as you leave.
All right, let's go check out the fighting cage.
Combat zone's outside of Diamond City, right?
The combat zone's on your way to Good Neighbor.
Oh, okay. So it's not in Diamond City. So we're in a situation now because I think Full just got something that we're supposed to wait here until tomorrow, and Jin has something that he probably wants to take care of that's outside of the city.
Well, I mean, what time is it? There's time. There might be time for both.
Let's see. You guys came in around midday
Mm-hmm.
or like afternoonish, so it's probably right now about 4 p.m., 5 p.m. ish.
We got time.
Combat zone's about an hour away.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
If you walk straight there and you don't deal with, you don't run into raiders, super mutants,
Well, it's only it's only
mole
an
rats.
hour outside of the city. What's the worst that could happen?
Feral ghouls, Deathclaw
Mutant
looking for shelter.
Deathclaws.
Deathclaw looking for food for young.
Or a Deathclaw looking for warmth from the snow. So the real question is, what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm assuming that we would be meeting up and then exchanging information. Yes?
I'd imagine. Depends on how much information everybody's giving to one another.
I don't know. Lib is like the dude that doesn't know what the shit's going on. That's up to the other two players at the table.
Yep. What are our other players saying to one another? We'll play it out.
Well, me and Lib were already together, so it'd be Jin coming to us if we were going to go out together. We get done with our shopping and meet back up.
All right, so you guys managed to meet up.
All right. Wait, did we ever get to talk to the mayor?
No, you guys have not spoken to the mayor yet.
We went to the.
Okay,
we
so
were going on the way to the
we
mayor. You went ahead and got
and
a
then we got intercepted.
note in your
So
pocket.
we still have to go make our way up to the mayor before we meet up,
Okay.
because that's still there's still potential for caravan.
Yep. So you take the elevator up. The secretary is kind of fucking around with her nails a bit.
As you do.
Do you have it? She looks up. Oh, it's you.
Afternoon.
Hi.
You seem rather happy to see us.
Of course, I'm so happy to see those who don't live in the grandstands.
Skill issue.
Speaking of which, we're heading to Good Neighbor before too terribly long. We wanted to see if there was any work headed that way that needed done.
You can see the visible disgust in her face when you mention Good Neighbor.
May not like it, but their money's good.
Yes, if they ever do have money that's not being spent on drugs.
So you're saying so you're saying if there were any drugs that were here, we could make a profit, and you could make a profit by selling them to them.
Probably Crocker or that other dude who sells drugs.
Hmm.
The city itself probably wouldn't make it unless they were being taxed.
Understood. Anyways, we're here to see if there's any work going that way that we can get done. Are you able to help us, or do we need to talk to the mayor about it?
From what I have heard from the mayor or from anything, he is currently trying to get some folks to secure tunnels and sewers. So if that's what you're looking to do, you could do that.
It's not a bad idea. Do you have the information?
She goes,
Direction, pay.
oh, see.
She's so just not having any of our.
Oh, if you want more details about like everything like that, there's a fucking Red Rocket fuel stop outside, just around the corner that you can go to. That's where you can get at least how much and how far. Payment wise, she kind of opens up the drawer, pulls out a bag, puts it on, tosses it to Jin. You'll get that as a start, and you'll get another thing at the end. Do you have a Geiger counter?
Babe, don't we have one of those built into?
Yeah, Emmanuel's got one built in. What are we agreeing to?
You'll be securing some tunnels.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a lot of radiation in these tunnels? Hello? Furry, are you still there? Shit. Discord just died. Oh, my computer might be having an issue. All right, if you can hear me, chat, I might be having technical difficulties. My computer could be